year ago to see the ousting of then President Viktor Yanukovych. The deaths on the streets then seemed alien rare to Ukraine, and now a year later we are in the heart of a civil conflict here that's claimed over 5,500 lives at least. And now this supposed ceasefire, well, we've seen nothing really, but potentially the bloodiest moment yet for the Ukrainian military during this entire conflict take place during the ceasefire. I'm talking about, of course, about their, well, route really from the key strategic town of Debaltseve. We still last night heard shelling around Donetsk. Some residential buildings were apparently hit. We don't know if anybody was injured or killed during these blasts. But today now the slow beginnings of what was supposed to be already happening under the ceasefire deal. A prisoner swap of 139 prisoners, and both sides saying they're going to start withdrawing their heavy weapons from the front line. Now, that isn't consistent with the atmosphere we've been hearing here, because the violence does seem to continue. Behind me you can hear a small but very loud children's festival, a bid perhaps for some sort of normalcy here in Donetsk, but there are so many here who remember the violence, there are so many affected by it, but I think very few people here consider this a ceasefire. Very few, a year on from the beginning of the unrest here in Ukraine, think that they are going to see the end of the violence anytime soon.
Nick Patton-Walsh reporting there.